Mandem Podcast, episode 202.
Come on, man.
Yeah, 202.
202.
Yeah, we're back. I took a brief pause. I don't know why it was difficult. Like, we're back at the start. Why am I struggling to figure out what episode we're on?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're back, boys. How are we doing?
Good, man. Very good. It's always good to be back because nothing is promised, man. That's, you know,
For sure.
things can change in a blink of an eye. But yeah, very good. What are you saying?
Nothing, man. Nothing. As always, another week's gone by. I think I'm due to take a week off though.
Oh yeah.
They might
Run like a week
off
off.
of the podcast.
They might just say, as always, another week's gone by.
Nah, he always says. He says
Yeah, I always say
well,
week is flown. Yeah. No, week off work, Rich.
I'm about to say.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it for a couple of weeks. Hopefully the weather, dickhead. Hopefully the weather, gets a bit better. Then I'll run that quick week off, reset, and go again, man.
smash Q3 innit?
Yeah, light work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've noticed everyone's in, bar Dan's doing sponsorships today.
Mm.
Everyone's
man,
in
you've got to protect
leisure
the
wear.
brand.
Everyone's in the leisure wear.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm prepped. I'm ready.
I'm ready for
Monday.
I'm ready for Monday.
Yeah, man.
Monday,
I'm
we're
back
ready
in
to
there.
go, man.
I'm 30 back in there.
What time?
First day back.
How certain and how serious are we about?
Yeah, let's see. That's a
Do you
great
know what?
question.
I was thinking try to get there in the morning, but I don't. My sleep's not patterned for me to get up that early. So then I was thinking maybe lunch, but then I thought just do the end of the work shift thing.
Oh, you're gonna do the nightclub disco?
That ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't
This-
it.
That's
Man,
it.
doing
Bro.
the
That's
matinee,
it.
I'm gonna hit up the club in the evening.
You gotta get that morning.
Nah.
You gotta
That's
get
it.
in the morning, fam.
Now Monday's techie for me still, but yeah, next week I'm in there.
No,
What?
I'm there
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monday we got ball in it, so
Okay.
yeah.
Say, you just do upper body, innit? You ain't gotta do legs and that.
Just
Nah.
the other
That's just long. Like go gym after work. I'm not gonna wake up the first day at like 5 a.m. to go.
Hey, Dan, it's embarrassing, isn't it? We ain't even back yet.
Rich, man ain't seen you in there, bro. We done the episode. Man didn't see you in there, bro. Man ain't see not one picture as well. Not one picture as well, fam.
You know, I'm hearing bad.
When we was there, I was in there early doors.
Yeah, it's them ones.
Be
It's,
there, man. We gotta be there, man.
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
talker, innit? Man, I'm
I'm gonna
talking
be-
and I ain't seen man, innit?
I'm gonna cut
I'll
the rope.
take photos. I
Oh.
want timestamps, to be fair. Timestamps.
Well, I'll be in there next week. I'll probably be in
Locations.
more days than you next week, innit?
Don't challenge you, man. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
guess
I'm like.
it looks like we're
Let's
all
do
looking forward to the gym being back. You're not gonna. Is there any goal, any program you're gonna be? Because obviously we had Big Tedo giving us the advice. Is there anything that anyone's working on, or is it just the same shit workouts that we've been doing forever? And
Speak for yourself, fam.
Sorry.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Mike's quick 25 minutes in the gym.
Come on, fam.
In and
And
out,
you heard
man.
what Ted said, bro. You get in there, you know what you're doing. Boom, boom,
It's
boom.
true,
Do
yeah,
exercises.
yeah, for sure.
I'm taking advice from the experts, innit? I don't know who you be listening to, but
I got some man that I keep away that I listen to. But for me, yeah, probably go back to doing the same thing as before because I didn't really get to, I say finish it. We got into the groove of it, then we had to stop getting gym. So I'll probably pick it up from where I left off. But I was saying in the county group the other day, like I'm probably bare weak now.
yeah.
Super weak.
Yeah, so weak.
But it will come back quick though.
Yeah, I think man have definitely got muscle memory. Following Ted's advice, I'm trying to do this progressive load thing. I wasn't really on that. I feel like that's a young man's game, but we got gains to get. So
Yeah. I'm bang on starting circuits like straight away though.
Oh, is it?
that as well.
Yeah, fam. Yeah,
I was gonna say so. What is it? If you don't measure it, you can't track it or something. It's like a phrase I keep seeing. So are we gonna be in there with notepads, taking notes on the iPhone or Samsung?
Nah.
Mike said nah.
He said nah.
No chance.
You're just doing the feeling thing, Mike.
Nah, memory thing.
Saying vibes. Mike's just in the gym for
It
vibes.
just, yeah.
If I started on 120 last week, do you know what I'm saying? 125.
Yeah. Then
For
you're
example,
lying.
120, yeah.
Then you're lying to yourself. No, I used to be like that and do the memory thing, but and obviously it depends on everyone's memory, and mine's not great. Writing stuff down definitely helps because it's literally there the next time you go, so you can see what you did the previous time. And there's an app called Strong. You can get it on
Early bring-in
on Apple and Android devices.
I've never heard of that, man.
And if it's mostly for like weightlifting,
I can tell.
and you can track. That's deep. You can track what you lift and create sessions and workouts or whatever. But yeah, I definitely say writing stuff down. I used to do it in a notepad, but it's a bit cumbersome taking a notepad and that shit.
Nah, that's
Les,
wrong,
your Strong app, did you have to pay for it after a while? I'm sure mine prompted man for a little PM.
So it's free to begin with, obviously. But I think if you want to create a certain number of workouts, then you have to pay. Ultimately, you don't really have to. But I think I stopped paying for it, obviously, because I've not been to the gym in a while. But I think when I go back,
10 different email addresses.
bare trials. But yeah, after a while, you do have to pay for it if you want extra things or to get access to different metrics.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. This weekend, I'm gonna decide upon what my program's gonna be. Because we were cruising by, man, but it was working, but probably not to the level that we wanted. I'm speaking for myself. I'm saying we. But yeah, I think from Monday onwards we might implement some change and see how we get on. I won't be taking protein shakes. I won't be taking BAs, BCAAs. Taking creatine. I ain't gonna be taking pre-workout, but it's just gonna be hard work and dedication.
I'll run a protein shake.
Yeah, why not protein? Have you ever been into them, Dan? I feel like I never heard you mention it.
Never taken one in my whole life.
Why? Why are you against it? Or why? We're not even against it. Just why haven't you?
I haven't felt the need to take it. People say it helps like with recovery massively, which I probably agree with. But I went really too fast with it. Like I stretch, I drink my water, I eat good food, and I just avoided just taking them. But I know people who train better than me, aesthetically look better than me or stronger than me, they take them. So I should
stop it.
I won't talk about it. What were you saying, Rich? Hemp and all that, and man, butting up the place, and man.
I'm on the protein shakes, but I'm not on the whey protein thing. That shit, like, bro, if you like, man, have been around, even if you haven't taken it yourself, you've been around a man that's farted, and bro, you just know, like, your insides can't be good from the smell of that. So I do that. If I do it, I do like whey or pea or something more organic or from a plant-based source and whatnot. I like hemp. My body seems to agree with that. So I recommend that, and I'll do that. But I'm not the milk thing. Nah, you just don't feel good, man. You actually don't feel good. So you can still. I'll be taking some stuff, but
in terms of mixing
it with milk or the base.
Yeah, I don't mix it. I'll mix it. Sorry, when I say milk, I'm talking about as in whey protein, because whey comes from milk, innit? It's part of cow's milk, and then also mixing it with cow's milk. I'm not doing either.
Nah. So water.
I'll mix it with like an almond milk or oat milk or something like that.
The
head protein as well.
When you start mixing protein shakes with milk, you come out looking like a donut, fam. You just become like big and bloated. But just thick but like soft at the same time. Exactly.
Nourishments and that. Them things they need man. We can't be doing.
I hadn't had a nourishment in years.
I went to collect a care package from my parents' house for food and whatnot. There was a nourishment in the care package. I said, keep it. Keep it for now. Yeah.
But they used to be elite though.
Bro, sometimes we drink 2 in a day.
Bro, that's a meal. That's
mad up.
I remember in like 6th
You could taste the can as well. Like,
it's
so butters that you can taste the can,
Yeah,
from
that's
the drink. Like it's not right. They shouldn't be selling that, to be honest.
Yeah, that packaging should be illegal, fam.
But I had one.
That's a weapon.
It's quite some time, probably a couple months ago now. I just wanted because I've not had one for years. I had one, so let me see.
You had one like yesterday.
No, it wasn't.
Lean the other day.
I thought, no. I thought, let me see how my body reacts to this, and nothing's changed. It ran right through me.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. They go straight through. They're cold, but they
less than 24 hours. Yeah, in and out.
Yeah, it's mad. What flavor though?
Mad, isn't it?
Vanilla, I think it was.
Vanilla, man.
Yeah, the vanilla one. Yeah. I used to bang the strawberry one. Chocolate never had. I don't like chocolate flavor.
Nah, I wouldn't say this. No, banana.
Or the banana.
Oh, banana. I'm chatting.
Banana's decent. But vanilla's the go-to one. Yeah,
I might be back on it from Monday then. That would be part of my new program. Yeah, it's been
get results, man.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Away from, I guess, our gym prep plans, how's work been for you, man?
For me, how's it been? I've tried, bruv. I can't even remember how many days I've worked.
You must have been busy.
I think I've worked the 4. I was busy yesterday for sure. Yeah, with we'll go, I guess, straight into it. With the passing of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great pub in Brixton. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that one? I don't think I know that one.
I've been to it. It's good.
It's not too far from the main station.
The station, yeah.
For about 5-minute walk, but proper good pub.
It's like towards the end of that Brixton strip, but not right at the end. I think it is.
By the cinema.
It's almost in like a residential area.
Yeah.
But yeah, one day
check it out.
I guess when things open.
Yeah.
They got a cold outdoor space as well.
Yeah, man, you should drive past it all the time still.
He was waiting for that. I can see it.
For listeners, that's an inside joke about you.
That's a big inside joke.
In another life.
I respect it, Mike. I respect it. Yeah, my day was I started late. I say yesterday. I wasn't in until about 1:30 or something like that. But on my way before, if I can think about 12:30, I got like an alert on my phone saying, I had a few alerts. Like every news app had an alert, but some was kind of, I guess, like tentative with it. They were like, turn to Sky News for some really breaking news. Like they didn't want to shock anyone or something. I've never seen that for any other people.
Sky Sports.
It was Sky Sports. Then it was Sky Sports.
That was
okay.
I saw that. That was a bit weird. I was like, why wouldn't you just say?
That was mad.
But I guess
I thought that was really weird, man.
It's traffic to Sky News, I guess, for them.
Yeah. So he died at age 99. So I'll tell you from the news perspective, yeah. Since I was at ITV News yesterday, I started there, I think, in 2018. They've been prepping for this since then. They it's the weirdest thing. They do like regular obituaries, like they've got one for the Queen and all of that already.
Oh, really?
But
that's nuts.
Obviously, he went into hospital and whatnot semi-recently, within the past couple of months. I think again at the end of the year. So they update it every time. And then like today, at that day, I saw the new notification. We got like a WhatsApp group. And I said, oh, today's obituary day. I was like, finally, like you lot been working on this for time. The day's finally come. But then I got in and it was still a scramble. It was everywhere, people were running around, and it was probably the maddest I've seen in the newsroom. Maybe since the election, US elections now, was kind of crazy actually. But yeah, it was a work was busy. I wasn't busy though. But yeah, just all Duke stuff. Like everything was just. I mean, even today, some guys left at like about 11 yesterday, 11:30 yesterday, and they had to be in for 7 this morning, and they got to go again. Like I'm like, oh,
yeah, that's not
basically just reruns. Even I was at home when it broke, but then I went out to get some food later. And like all the radio stations were like playing somber versions of the music they usually play, and it was just all so weird. Like on Capital Extra, for some reason they kept playing "Missing You" earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
but no, that's that can't be.
That's
100%, because they're saying after the DJ would intervene and say, today this is a tribute to the
On Capital Extra.
Yes.
I think that's like, I think they've probably been told to say that, but their choice of song.
No, but there was like a number of songs,
crazy,
which were
like,
all and I was thinking, because when I first heard it, I was like, this is mad. What I said, I was in the car and I was like, how could this be a tribute to X? Like, they're not playing X's tunes. He's not on his tune. But then through like being out and about in the car.
Oh, that's mad still,
Radio 1 did the same. There's this funny clip. I think Radio 1's got a dance station, whatever, and they're playing this like thumping Ibiza tune. And then it just flips. They like don't even mix it into like, some somber like national anthem thing. It's all so strange.
Yeah.
It's all very strange, man. The reaction's been funny, I think.
Why'd you say funny though?
People sycophants, man. People like sucking up to this guy. Like, I don't really take any pleasure from speaking ill of the dead, but people just like everyone getting in line to say how much of a like great guy he was when they're kind of ignoring some of the other indiscretions of his and the racism. If we're being frank about it, it's just a bit weird. Jeremy Corbyn was taking a bit of a kicking as well because he tweeted, I think 20 minutes after, and probably like a scheduled tweet talking about kind of the progress that's been made in Bolivia. People like, have some respect and your kind of.
Oh, what, he shouldn't be tweeting about anything else.
Prince Philip, the world has to stop. And then he released a tweet after, which was fair. But it was also kind of, he wasn't pandering, let's say.
Yeah. What do you have to tweet then? What did he
I've got it here.
Nothing about that.
So after probably getting berated and whatnot, he said, losing a loved one, as so many families have this past year, is always heartbreaking. My thoughts are with Prince Philip's family and all who loved him.
I mean, I personally don't have a problem with that because it seems as though I think it says alludes to something we were saying in yesterday when we were just all pitching in kind of thing in the Mandem group, that everyone has to say something about it, and I feel like Corbyn's obviously felt the need, not even knowing about his prior tweet, and he said it in almost kind of tongue in cheek in a way, isn't it? Like, he's saying this in a way like everybody's lost someone kind of thing, which is the truth. Why is this more special or significant?
More pressing,
and you can't argue with that. You really cannot argue with that.
Well, people are calling him kind of cold and heartless, but he's not necessarily like a massive fan of the royal family.
Why are they dragging him like?
Like he doesn't have to say anything. But I do like the way he positioned it.
That's bare silly, man.
Yeah, it's nuts. So you notice, Rich, I don't know if you saw it where you are. I think it is because there's loads of procedures that they have to go through when a royal of that level passes, and newsreaders have to wear black jackets, white shirts, and black ties. So all of the news yesterday, they're all wearing the same thing.
I noticed that a lot of people were talking about some of the presenters' suits. It was like, that's not his like usual suit. That's some dusty suit. Bear man was saying about one presenter. Like, I didn't really clock. Yeah,
it's procedure. They have them in the studios
times like
this.
Yeah, keep it around.
Because I think previously someone was caught out and didn't have one. But all
a colourful joint on.
Yeah. Had the loud tie and
I got the that suit on.
Shout out Tyrak, man. I don't know if it's still about. But everyone has to wear black and whatnot. It's just crazy still.
Yeah, that's mad actually.
It's weird.
It's quite wild to me. Like our royal family is like the royal family, innit? Among the world or whatever. Yeah. We're kind of like, if there's a list, like I don't know the names of any other like royal family.
No clue,
But when I went to Thailand, you see like images of the king like quite frequently. It's not like North Korea level, where he's everywhere and he's omnipresent and everyone worships him, but you see quite a bit of it. And then when I was there, I visited like the Royal Palace or outside or whatever. But it never kind of like it clicked to me more so there than it does here. Like, this is madness. Like, this is so weird. Like, why do we? I just don't get why we almost like rate them. I don't understand. What is the draw? I really don't understand it,
bro.
I really don't understand it.
I don't get it at all.
Like, these men are just inherited this position.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's not on them. They can't do nothing about that. No one chooses the life they live. Blah blah blah. But why does everyone else buy into it? Like, it's so weird. It's so weird.
I think it's
man.
like kings and queens things.
In fact, you watched the Crown, innit? What made you watch that?
To be honest, when it first came out, I just thought this isn't something I really want to watch. So I don't really care. I think only till I saw the actors that were involved, actors and actresses that were involved, then I thought, all right, let me see what it's in. But then it kind of kept going and it got good. And I think the thing that kept me was just, I guess, the history behind it. And obviously some of it is not factual, or they kind of emphasize certain things. Yeah, dramatize, that's the word, for viewing pleasure. But yeah, it was just the history behind it, and understanding certain things that happen, like when Queen Elizabeth became queen. There's certain things, the procedures and processes that she has to do. Like, there's a scene where she gets, I think where she becomes queen or her dad dies, she has to come out the plane before Prince Philip. Whether that's true or not, it's just interesting that those things are in place. So like the news, the broadcasters and the presenters or whatever having to have sort of black suits and black dresses like on deck ready in case there's a death.
The norm, it's all the norms around it. A bit,
But I think the reason why the rest of the world is fascinated, because kings and queens are things of like storytelling, and no other or very few other nations have a king and a queen, especially not in the way that ours are, with like crown jewels and the crown and the speech staffs, and not many places have
it's
that.
It's romanticized, isn't it? Yeah,
bingo,
like
exactly. That's what it is. Yeah, and I think that's what draws people to, like, people that aren't from the country love it.
Yeah, I get that. I don't get like the like people are just like fascinated with them. Like, it's not like they're on like TV every day and like you're building like not a relationship with them, but you're seeing their personalities every day. Like how we do like celebrities or like actors, rappers, whatever. You're not seeing them every day, like to get to know them like that. So I don't really understand it.
Years and years of conditioning and whatnot. And I was reading a story yesterday about how, I think it was like an older African gentleman who receives like meals on wheels kind of thing. And he was like fully dressed in like in his best suit when he was receiving his delivery, and like, the guy who was delivering the food kind of said like, why are you dressed up? And he's like, no, it's in honor of like Prince Philip kind of thing. And I feel like people who come from countries like that were once in the Commonwealth or like the British Empire, it's hard for them to shake what they were taught as children. However much they're unlearning, people choose not to and just can't. So there is that element of it, is these people are put on a pedestal years ago, and have been for a long while. So I can understand why those people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get all that, but yeah, the whole fascination, like, I don't really.
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting, man.
Be turning up to Buckingham Palace today to pay.
Oh, there was bare people there yesterday, Dan, dropping flowers and all of that.
Union Jack suits, head to toe now.
Like all of that, yeah. Just it's odd to me, man. Like, hearing all the three things you said, I'm like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like what Mike said. It's like we don't even get to really see, and what do we get to see of these people's lives? It's like they're like the most boring celebrities.
It's a different time. I feel like in probably the generation just before us, or like our parents' generation and whatnot, I'm thinking of like people from Britain, like the newspapers. Like, covered with the royals and magazines and royal weddings.
Yeah, you don't really hear people of that was saying.
and it's their equivalent of social media and exposure to them. So that's why those people.
Yeah, you don't see people of like our generation, our age, really chatting or giving big ups to the royal family. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think it's definitely a generational thing.
Like, in the Crown, did they focus on Princess Diana and Charles's wedding? And how big of an event it was?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
it's just like stupid. Like when you think, I don't think much can compare to it in modern times. So yeah, for all those people from that era who were growing up, that was like their big celeb wedding. But yeah, for us lot, it's just like
that's probably it.
Yeah. I was thinking about the Queen. They said they were married for 73 years, and people were like, that was so amazing. Rare tear. We see it a lot with like those couples where like the husband passes and then the wife can't live without him and die of like heartbreak or whatever. I was just thinking like it's morbid, but yeah, whenever the Queen does part, like, do we think like monarchy will still be a thing? Or do you think there'll be like a move for us to just say it's such a stupid idea?
I feel like that's kind of happening in the world. I don't know if you know anything about what was happening in Thailand, but I want to say around this time last year, there was bare protests and bare people are saying they're done with the king and the royal family and all of that. So I feel like monarchy has overstayed its welcome for a long time. But I feel like as Brits, it is too tied in and tied tightly to the culture. Literally, the Queen passes, we got to change our money. Everything has to change. Everything has to change.
National anthem.
And the whole thing is too tied in. So I think they can become less important.
Yeah,
but I don't think they go anywhere. I think
I don't think it'll be like a hard stop.
Harry, Meghan, all of that kind of stuff. I felt like it was an opportunity for them to like rebrand and become, like, no disrespect, but like a more modern and like almost like a Kardashian-esque kind of family, and to kind of modernize their thing. But I guess ultimately they're probably not going nowhere, man.
Yeah, because it's a big thing for tourists as well, isn't it?
Yeah, people always say that, innit? Like, the money that they generate for the economy. But I think that is a case from like royalists. I had this debate not too long with one of my friends, and we actually checked the numbers, and they bring in about the equivalent of like a half decent football team, maybe in the championship. So people overplay. And there's no real like way to measure it, but no, you're right, Matt. It does. They do bring money in. So
we need to get you out of the house, Dan. If those are the conversations you're having.
No, because he was talking about how what they give to the
like it's a mad
UK economy, and yada yada. And I was like, bro, like when you actually run the numbers,
it's not that. It's not that.
Yeah. I do think things will start changing though. But like I said, I don't think it'll be like a. I don't think it'll be like a hard stop. I think gradually, slowly, things start being phased out and phased in.
Like Rich said, I think when the Queen passes, I think people will just start to lose interest. Because like Tom was saying, or whoever said it, that everything changes when she passes, money changes.
Do you think people will lose interest, Les? I think I look at it more like it's a new season of a show, like. New character.
The Crown, basically.
The spin-off.
There you go.
Right, what I will say, is if yesterday and what we're going through now, whatever, is anything to go by, like BBC One, BBC Two, BBC Three, I think maybe 5, Channel 4, they always do their own thing. They're probably showing some like new liberal family.
You know what they were doing? They were actually showing cartoons and stuff, apparently. Because for kids, there's nothing else for them to watch, apparently.
Yeah, there was nothing on. So, but the way this dominated TV and media yesterday for the prince's husband, when the Queen, morbidly, whatever, eventually goes,
that's going to be mad.
Something that we've never seen before.
They might.
How old was she when she was crowned?
20, I think the Crown, I think she was like 25.
She's done a stretch.
Yeah, I think she.
How old is she? Ain't she like 100?
I think she's like 94, 93, 94.
Okay, and he was 99.
He was 5 years older.
5 years older. So Yeah, something they
All right,
also.
easy then. Easy. I know you're going.
Are we going to
We
speak?
had this
Or are we gonna...
conversation yesterday as well.
They failed to mention that he was 18 and she was 13 when they like first started like meeting.
Oh, swear.
Some people say he groomed her. But yeah, that was kept out of the coverage yesterday. There was a mad thing where the guy was talking about how it all started and whatever on a news clip, and
I saw
the
that.
guy starts with like, they are related, and then it kind of cuts.
Oh, it cuts. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I saw someone tweet it. I tried to find.
I never knew that as well.
Yeah, mad thing. These are things that are all like normalized, and yeah, again, people look up to these people and aspire to be like them. But then if your next door neighbor's son was 18 and was like trying to get with his 13-year-old cousin-in-law, you'd probably be like, what's going on?
The
authorities. Yeah. But yeah, crazy developments, man.
Yo, man, I'll be back in a second. Yo, boys, listen up. Thanks to our sponsor Manscapped, you can now trim below the belt safely and efficiently with no nicks and no horrible cuts. Manscaped are global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming and have an exclusive offer for you. Use the code MANDEM20, that's MANDEM20, to get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Now, don't say we don't ever do anything for you guys. Manscaped are changing the game with below-the-waist grooming, but they're also here to help you with above-the-waist holes too. The premium Manscaped Weed Whacker is a nose and ear hair trimmer that uses skin-safe technology, so it's proper stuff, to help prevent any nicks, cuts, and nasty tags, to maximize your confidence and provide proper hygiene. So no more intruding nostrils on these kind of video chats. Keep looking fresh and feeling fresh this spring as well with the new refined cologne by Manscaped. This will really take your grooming to the next level. It's light, it's approachable, and will keep you smelling like a gentleman at the next socially distanced link up. So again, don't forget, that's Mandem20, and we'll give you 20% off plus free shipping just when you go to manscaped.com. Boys, always make sure you're using the right tools for this job. Now I've got to get back to this episode.
Bad day for deaths, man.
Yeah, trust me.
Hip hop royalty. Speaking of royalty, they're hip hop royalty. DMX.
Yeah, man. All right.
50 years old, fam.
Yeah, man. Mad.
Yeah, very crazy.
Yeah, it was like, it was kind of I was just waiting to see that tweet, you know, because it weren't looking good. Every day I'm checking like Twitter, going to like later, seeing what's been going on, and then I saw, might have been yesterday morning, that they said like they done like some tests and it weren't really positive. So I was just waiting, and then I think Les, you put something in the group, and I was like, bang, let me go on Twitter quickly, and then it's official, man.
Because I saw it, and I didn't want to say, I don't know if man had seen it, but I didn't want to say anything until like reputable sources were saying that he had passed. There was actually, I think, a message from his family saying that, I think there was like life support. I guess they had that dilemma of whether to keep him on it or turn it off, or stop it. And they put out a message. So then, I put a little thing in the group saying, DMX has passed. It was, like Mike said, if it had turned around, I would have been obviously thankful, but surprised, because it just didn't. It didn't seem like it was. There was like the good was going to come out of it. It just seemed like the condition was getting worse and worse as the days passed. Yeah.
What a legend that.
No, cold.
Yeah. What a legend.
Away from just being a good rapper, a character.
Oh, different.
That's a different.
I think that's part of what makes him such a good rapper, though.
Yeah.
There's only one, only one.
Bro, actor, you mad? Films a Jet Li in that. You're sick, fam. Yeah, safe.
Yeah, there's best stories that have come out this week about kind of people's different encounters with him and whatnot. And there's this sick one, I'll try to find it, about how a mom and a daughter bumped into him on a plane journey and whatnot. And him just being like a guy who can talk and knows how to speak to people. They just started, and it's people from a different type of life. And he spoke with them, and I think he ended up sending a
new tunes or something like that, innit?
Playing new tunes about like his grandma and his bond with his grandma. Then when they landed, whatever, he said they told him where he's staying, whatever. I went their separate ways. He sent a car to them, and like he went and sent them to his show and all this stuff, and like it was just mad. Like, and this is just like one.
Is it deep guy still? Very deep guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
kind of sad, but it always looked troubled, didn't it?
Always.
Always.
From before
but,
the
I mean,
fame.
listen to his music. You can hear it all. Like it's all
100%.
there. Like he's so
Yeah.
transparent. I think that's why he resonates with so many people because he was just. I mean, I would say that the industry was kind of real back then. But even for like those standards, it was like this guy's like it's too authentic almost.
Yeah.
I think that was part of the draw.
He never went Hollywood. He never went Hollywood
so
with anyone.
raw, just raw every time.
Bare vulnerable in it, and I guess that is you're right, Rich. I think that's probably what we're seeing more of nowadays, and it's more acceptable. So yeah, to be that guy saying you've got these issues and whatnot, back then, just
and he's always had them issues. It's
sad, man. It's very sad, especially it goes back to what I think I was saying on episode 200 about like the hip hop. At least I feel like he's a hip hop elder. Like they're not really being old. They're not really old. Like that generation.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about it. Yeah,
50s.
Like they're not really like 50s. That's no age. Like
I've got friends that are 50.
Exactly. It's like it's sad, man. It's very sad.
But I feel like sorry, what it raises for me is like people can see for the most part you can have ideas that people are struggling and going through things, but like can you ever really like save people? Like
I mean he's like OD'd before or whatever, been in and out of hospital or whatever, and he's clearly known to have like issues with whatever. So I'm sure people have tried to say to him, look, stop doing this, blah blah blah. So yeah, you might be right there.
Yeah, I think
can you save people? I think
that's the
deep question, man.
That's the most anyone can really do. At the end of the day, and I hate this saying, it comes down to that person wanting to do it for themselves, and all you can do is hope that one word or a conversation, or if you're an artist, then a song or whatever you put out can help to change their mind. But ultimately, if they're not going to help themselves or want to get out of whatever slump it is that they're in, then
or have the ability,
or even have the ability, first and foremost, it will be tough to get out of that.
It's just better side, man. Because I'd if I was to point to a hip hop elder who would need assistance or guidance or whatever, it would be, and it's probably clear to see in it. But it's just like this inevitable, it seems, ending. Very sad, inevitable ending. But it just raised the question, like, for all the help that you can get, like, can you ever like shake these demons and whatnot? It's fucked, man.
Have you not seen?
I think it's possible.
Go on, Rich.
It's just hard. It's just got to be hard because you see, like people who take like a lot of drugs or whatever, well, it's because they're in pain. Like ultimately, it's because they're suffering with something. That is their escape.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's got to be very difficult.
Have you not seen the story about how he got hooked on it though?
When he was young.
Yeah, so I watched that interview like I think it's like the summer or a couple months ago with Talib Kweli, and he's got this little interview thing as well.
Okay.
But the clip's been circling now, and he's like, when he was young, he used to look up to this older guy or whatever. And one day he was like, like we could smoke like a joint or whatever. He's like, cool. So he hit it, and after he hit it, it was like, this ain't right. Like, but the older guy laced it with crack in it.
Oh God.
And he was like, that's mad. He's all like crying and that. And that. It's mad.
Because that's what led
he's like, why would you do that?
It's opening to That's so deep.
That's fucked. And he was young as well. I think he said he was like 40.
It's just bad trauma. Like.
Yeah.
It's not good, but a cold legacy still. As I was saying, the radio was playing like random tributes to Prince Philip, but then later on there was like some DMX running and mad discography, man.
Bonkers.
Mad.
I'd imagine the radio will go off today.
Westwood will probably be getting hand.
The discography, 2 platinum albums in '98. Safe.
In 1 year. Was it 4 or 5 number 1 albums? I think it was.
5.
like,
His
I swear he
first
had the
5
best-selling
albums
album.
were number 1. Yeah.
And he's the first man to perform in front of like 2 million people. Have you seen that
Wow.
video?
Woodstock.
Yeah,
That video.
Yeah.
Going
I've never seen people go as far back. I don't think I've seen that many people in my life.
It don't even make sense.
Yeah, the video.
energy. That
The
video
show's
is
man.
energy.
Watch the whole show in it. The whole show's cold.
It's a thing of the past, isn't it? That those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those
Yeah.
scenes.
You need your COVID vaccine passport for that.
Yeah. Fucking hell, bro.
Moving forward.
Yeah, that is nuts.
We're in the pub gardens next week, fellas.
Bro, like I was saying at the start of the episode, as long as like the weather's better, yeah, I'm over there.
So are the pubs open from Monday?
Yeah.
Pub gardens, yeah.
Open. I didn't know.
And restaurants, but outdoor seating.
Yeah.
Outdoor seating.
Yeah.
Man, I was on this drive. It seems like I've just drove around London like randomly, but I saw a few restaurants like who had done refurbs and were setting up, and it looks like they're prepping for like next week. And I can't lie, like it felt like something that older man should feel. But I was just like, this is nice, man. Like, I'm very happy for these people. Like, I don't know.
You know what's funny, Dan? I was walking past. There's a retail park close to where I live now, and there's a Asda Home. I was walking past and I looked in, and there's people like scurrying around getting stuff ready. I was thinking, yeah, this is sick, man. These lot are gonna get back to work and get back to
enjoy
it.
Yeah. It's mad because I want to just say, yo, Mandem, let's go here 7 o'clock, whatever. Yeah. Well, we actually can't do that though as well.
For us, it's a little bit. There's quite a few.
Still a rule of 6 thing, yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be for a little while, I think. But yeah, I'm on it, man.
Yeah. I've got something booked in, I think, on Friday with some guys that I used to work with.
Yeah.
They're saying that they're going to be out all day. Starts at I think 1 o'clock. And
you don't look like you're out for it.
It's gonna be messy.
It's
gonna be messy.
I was saying to the other half, I was like, bro, drinking like a whole pint of beer, makes my stomach turn. Like thinking about it.
Hey, people are gonna struggle,
bro. A whole pint, like
you're puking.
We used to we used to do something.
NHS is gonna be under it still, man. NHS are gonna be
the
under
new
it,
crisis.
Bro.
Yeah.
Trust. Stop drinking. Save the NHS. Like, it's mad.
Yeah, but I think I'd imagine there'll be a few rogue shouts next week.
100%. I got something lined up still. I got something lined.
As long as I'm in the crowd, like let me know. Like, I don't want to be seeing it on this video.
Start messaging Matt, yo, can I come? Is there space? But yeah, I want to be out so much, but then I have to always remind myself that we're still in this pandemic, and it's still important, and we have to remember these things. But yeah, I've already had a haircut, but I need to get another one. I need to get another one.
Oh shit!
And then hopefully on the weekend when Mike comes through with the plans, then we'll be out and about.
And that's another thing, barbers and that.
It's
Yes.
good people
over
getting their
it next week.
livelihoods back, man. That's what I'm lacking. Like,
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I was driving past it, just thinking, bro, what have you lot been on for the last year?
Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah. When my barber came to, or where I went to get my haircut, he was saying that he started doing Deliveroo or Uber Eats or whichever one it was.
Okay.
So he started doing that on the side because he's not cutting hair as much as obviously as he used to. So I think a lot of them have taken up side hustles or extra jobs or have continued to cut hair.
They're resourceful, man.
That's cold. Yeah.
But yeah, as long as he's still getting money, and then I'm happy for him.
What were you saying, Dan? You gonna go barbers, or are you just gonna continue doing your own?
For now,
when you locked in, Dan, man.
I don't know, man. It's getting a bit crazy over here. I will admit. I think I will continue to do it myself. And now,
Yeah.
but
Until
then,
there's like proper plan.
yeah, if there's like a serious event, a serious brunch.
Yeah, because even
then
me,
I get
bro, I was thinking like, oh, should I get trimmed Thursday, Friday?
Mhm.
I'm thinking if there's actually nothing going on next weekend,
There's no
which
point.
sounds
Yeah,
mad.
there's no point.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Wasted your trim.
But yeah, we was talking about outdoor pubs and all of that. You sent in some picture, Dan.
Some local boroughs, I think, or I don't know what you call them, local authorities have said that pub gardens, their patrons will still have to wear masks outside. And as you'd expect, as Les said, you can't come between Brits and their pints or Brits and pubs.
Yeah.
People are getting mad about it. And I kind of understand, because it's just, again, conflicting messages.
That won't happen, man.
No, that's hard
that
to
won't
sustain
happen.
that one.
Yeah, very. And it's like, doesn't that go against government guidelines? I'm sure if you're outside, ain't it cool?
Yeah, when you're outside, you should be fine.
So these will be like, oh, I'm not going to that pub then. I'm going to that one.
Yeah.
It's bad for your business, isn't it? If you're following the rules strictly. So
that's a tough place to be.
That's tough.
Yeah,
So
follow the rules, man, and your business suffers. Yeah.
And you ain't been open for however many months. Like you're just trying to get it in. So I like, even to all of us, I'm like, my perspective on it is just go out there, man, because I feel like we are gonna be back in lockdown again at some point. So my thing is enjoy it, because if you don't, everybody else is gonna be as well. That's the reality. Like everybody else is gonna do it, and I think we're going to. You might as well enjoy it, bro. I'm
so scared that we'll go back into another lockdown.
Hey, bro, I'm not on it, fam. I don't think we will, but yeah, I'm not.
I think we will, and it might.
I don't want to admit that we will, but I feel like that. I
don't know what country. I'm just thinking about what country I can escape to.
Bro,
you can't until like October or something. No, I've been looking at.
Oh no, Rich, there's a loophole.
Yeah, you can.
Chat to me.
Should I broadcast the loophole? Is that like? No, well, actually, it's a loophole.
Allegedly.
I didn't create the loophole. So the loophole is if you are going abroad with the intention to
buy
a property.
I've heard this.
You have carte blanche to travel anywhere in the world. So hit up them.
Well, to rent or buy, you said.
To rent or buy. So you could spend a week
Mike, in a property, Barcelona.
Bro,
with the intention
man, not going to be getting away booking all inclusive.
So, they call it the Stanley Johnson, who's Boris Johnson's dad. They call it Stanley Johnson.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he doesn't play by the rules himself. But yeah, that is one of the legal loopholes in all of this. So,
but that's cold. That's cold. But is it actually gonna be a good trip if you go away and there's
depends
still
where you're going?
Yeah.
Depends where you're going, innit? Places are doing brunches.
I've seen a couple places still. Rich, I'm gonna hit you up, fam.
Let me know.
Hey, yeah, man.
But I'm not. Go on, then.
No. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where these places are popping at the minute.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Liz?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I'm looking forward to getting out again, and even if not just going out, just being able to go into shops and like buy stuff.
Yeah, somewhere different. Oh, were you saying your consumerism's back?
It's itching.
Yeah, bro, when did it stop?
It is true. When
he said, I just want to go back outside and buy stuff.
I actually want to go like Westfield or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go
that
Westfield.
Place ain't more.
I've not been Westfield for a very long time.
Nando's, isn't it?
Yeah, like Nike. Two places sent me a text message. I can't remember one of them, but Nike sent me a text message saying, 12th, we're open again.
Nike Town, yeah.
I ain't got no business buying anything from Nike yet, but I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna go. Yeah, but then even that, Topshop, Oxford Street, is no longer there anymore.
Myth.
Oh yeah, snap.
So that's that'll be new.
Has there been any development as to who's taking it over? There were rumours about these big companies. It might just be one of those.
Didn't Boohoo buy their stock or whatever?
They didn't buy the stores.
Yeah, but the actual
store.
They didn't buy
They didn't buy the physical store.
I'd be interested to see what that's.
Be one of those tourist
turn into a car park, bro.
Selling
oh god,
Great Britain flags.
All four floors.
Bare little double-decker buses and that.
Yeah. All 4 floors on it. Bowler hats and that.
Yeah. The state of the house.
Yeah.
I love LDN.
Oh yeah, all the t-shirts. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Bro, I've not been up London, since the bike ride. About a year ago, which is nuts.
We'll be back.
It's back open soon, man.
I might take a drive. I might take a drive up there still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No man, shotgun.
Actually, I need to go. I need to go Soho. Actually, I need to go Soho. Some like cookies and that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking
of London, lads. We're speaking of London. Sadiq Khan.
Yeah.
The little man in charge.
Mayo.
You say the little man in charge, not the big man.
He's a little man, isn't it? He's just bare short, and I think it's bare funny.
Oh, you know, Rishi Sunak is like 5'5", but then just
no.
Yeah.
No.
If there's a picture,
it's bad.
if there's like a lineup of people on the they're on some curb or whatever it is, and like Danny's saying, you see how short he is. But in my head, I always
Rishi
thought he was quite tall.
or Rishi Sunak.
Yes, Rishi Sunak.
Pre the pictures that they take of him and the press,
it's all like hair down, like he looks tall. He's got a long head as well.
He's like 5'5".
Yeah, his head's like he's got like a tall head, isn't it?
But he's short.
Mad.
That's what Alan Sugar does as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pumps his chair up and that, like
Waste man.
Bare cushions.
You know the barbers.
Man stepping on the thing.
Got that little box that's always in the corner.
He's got to sit on me like.
Man got the booster seat. That's
childish. But yeah, the little man in charge, as Rich said, Sadiq Khan, he is planning to decriminalise weed in London.
Weed.
It's
the weed.
It's about time, man.
Has he given a date for this year?
Les gonna put the day off.
All that annual leave. What are initial thoughts on that? Like, is it just him trying to get some people on side with an election coming up, London mayoral election, or do we think that it is something bigger than that and a bigger cause and kind of a movement that we should all be adhering to or aspiring to?
Probably both.
Yeah, I think it's a bit.
I think it can be both.
It's a bit of a double play in it. It can work for, I guess, 2 different parties, one being himself and one for, I guess, being everyone else. But I think it's probably more so it's just going to help him. Like it's like when Jeremy Corbyn or the Labour Party was saying free broadband, everyone went nuts.
Yeah,
but it's just them things aren't going to happen really.
Some sound bites,
That was we spoke about that. That was mad.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I think in legalizing cannabis, it's the rest of the parts of the world are doing it. So maybe it's a thing that we now start to follow suit in some places, but yeah, I can't see
Les,
happening.
you said this was the mistake, and I think loads of people made the mistake. You said to legalize. It's decriminalizing it, right? Which is, I believe, is slightly different. Because when I first saw the news, I read decriminalize, but I heard legalize.
Right,
so this is cold.
So this is decriminalized.
It's decriminalizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Which, I mean, you can look historically.
Don't put me up on air like that again, though.
Accountability.
Fine details, man.
Pull me to the side next time and say, yo.
I'll DM you.
Nah, go on.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, you look at this country and you look at like what's happening in the States and in other countries and how people have been penalized, or look at like a country like Portugal and how when they could decriminalize everything, I believe, and how things change as a result of that. Yeah, so I think
that's 2001, fam, and
blood.
The knock-on effect of it is good. It's like their case works.
Net positive, isn't it? Yeah. So I think it's when you first asked the question, Dan, I think it's in both interests. I think it's good for him. I think it's political. When you look at more so what's happening in the States, you've seen how. I mean, we follow a similar system. I can't say it's exactly the same, but a lot of people have been locked up for possession of small amounts and whatnot. So I think he can kind of tick that box, election-wise, in that sense. And then I also think it's part of a longer road to legalization. That's why I put you up on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you look at the rest of the world, you see it happening. I feel like every year it's a different state in America.
New York,
Canada legalized.
Oh, really?
That was, you see, when you first mentioned the topic before we went live, then that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, so New York have just legalized it. And if you look at all the states that have legalized it, there's a mad tax on it. So it's expensive, but those states have made record numbers on tax.
Mm.
Colorado as well.
LA is booming. Like,
Yeah.
I think Colorado was completely legal. I think LA might still be medical, you know. I'm not entirely sure. It may be completely legal. I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that. But recently, New York, as you said, have done it. And that's happened since coronavirus, because New York has been dying because bare people have been moving out, the real estate prices have fallen down, etc. So it makes sense on numerous levels. It's just more money for the government as well. And I guess you could say it's less stress on the people. So for me, it's like a complete no-brainer. And yeah, I mean, he's probably going to get my vote anyway. But he's got it now.
So what does it actually mean, for it to be decriminalized? What, you just go to the park, spark up in front of police and they can't do nothing?
I think it's
you can sell and they won't do nothing. You could get caught with a certain amount. They won't do nothing.
I think it's like personal use.
I think it will probably be personal use.
Is what it probably like applies to for the most part. And if you've got an amount which is deemed, however you deem it to be,
intent to supply, you have too much,
right? For personal use, like for a first-time offence and stuff like that. I feel like it's probably not even a slap on the wrist or even a talking to, which I believe it, but I guess there's probably more educated listeners who can put us on the right track. But I think it just takes away the stigma. So you can't have you'll have your little bit of gelato or whatever it is, but you're not worried about getting pulled because it's not really Stardog. no, Stardog's killing our people.
Eventually, when it does get legalized, which it seems like eventually it will, that the high road's gonna be mad, just smelling up. It's gonna be bonkers still.
Yeah, it needs to happen still.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. It makes sense for us as well, as especially post Brexit. Do you know who the world's largest exporter of cannabis is?
Here.
It's the UK. Yeah.
It's the UK.
Yeah.
Theresa May's husband is the biggest
he's big shot
drug.
Big shot
exporter. But it's different, isn't it, when you put suits on and you do it from a decent building.
So what? That will be. We were briefly saying before. A lot of men are gonna lose their jobs.
My thing is, you got to pivot, man.
You have to. You can like do what you got to do.
Do what you've been doing, but legally. Pivot. Yeah. Because
that's it. There's I feel like there's an opportunity to make even more money.
Yeah, a lot of these people are good businessmen. So why not go the whole hog and make as much money as you can from it without the threat of being arrested. But I think we'll probably see in our lifetime. I think it will be.
Yeah.
And it has to happen in our life.
Places like Portugal and whatnot, and then the rise of CBD and whatnot. There's like
Barcelona as well.
See it, Barcelona, the Netherlands. I feel like the UK is, and it's just how the UK is set in their ways and want to be leaders and whatnot. But a lot of
eventually you're gonna follow suit.
Yeah, a lot of archaic ideas exist in the UK. I think in our lifetimes we'll see it. I might even lean towards within the next 10 years, man.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to ask you, man.
I'd say so. Yeah. What are you saying? Shops and that.
7 years.
Yeah, like coffee shops and stuff like that, man.
Probably be like the vape kind of community, I think.
I never thought I'd see the CBD economy.
Yeah, and that just
Like it
boomed.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, blood, that thing's massive. That's how you lot I went to one CBD conference.
No, why?
No.
Yeah, it was mad.
You're
It was
deep
Your
into it.
weekends, your
Let me show
weekends
you.
are
Let me show you
crazy.
something quickly.
How do you even find that?
So I need to get back in the gym.
Yeah, how did you come across that? Why did you even want to go?
You need to refocus.
Inflammation, fam.
So there was I got this press pass thing. I don't know if you can see it properly.
No, I can't.
Oh, it was for work.
No, it wasn't for work.
Yeah.
My girl signed me up because I was kind of doing the Instagram thing kind of heavy. She signed me up to something and they invited man down. This was in 2019. The weirdest thing ever, bro. That fucking guy was there.
All right.
Dan Blazerian.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, yeah.
Dan Blazerian, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it was bare weird, but I could tell like this thing was in like the Excel Center. This thing was being taken very seriously. So I think it's only a matter of time. Like from I went to that and found out a bit more about it, I was like, it's only a matter of time before CBD's here, and we're kind of starting to see that now. There's a lot more. Like I went to a CBD shop not too long ago, but weed's next, man. It's got to be.
Yeah, CBD. It was interesting that I guess certain people were talking about it freely, and you kind of see shops that, like Rich just said, you go to a shop or conferences or whatever. So I think it's a matter of time that it is, but it's interesting as to how certain men have said that it's helped with certain things. So personally, it's something that I'm a little bit interested in. I guess smoking, you kind of do it casually or whenever you get the chance to do so. But CBD oil seems like something that's a part of. It's like taking vitamins, pretty much. So I need to do my research on it and see how it can aid me in this life.
Yeah, I think in terms of the commercial side of it for the economy, they say that like marijuana, the market is like £2.5 billion.
It will.
So imagine the taxes on that will be lovely. Yeah,
exactly.
That's probably a conservative.
Yeah, it'll be mad.
Yeah, it makes sense, man.
Well, your local shotter is soon going to be getting your coffee in that as well.
Yeah. It'll be interesting if
with the shisha lounges.
In the world where it does, I guess, probably become decriminalized / legalized, it'd be interesting to see delivery apps like Uber Eats, Deliveroo, be involved and take these things up, because they're now
they have those in LA, I believe.
Oh, is it?
For them dispensaries, because Les, like the supermarkets, there are supermarkets now, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So I think Morrison's do it. Amazon weirdly do it as well. But I wouldn't be surprised because you can buy.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I think Costco or wherever it is, you can get like alcohol or sweets.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting when that whichever app chooses to get that on board.
Speedweed.
It's gonna be a mad time.
Let's invest this YouTube. Let's invest this YouTube money.
Rich, that's a good name as well, by the way.
Someone probably has it.
What was it?
I know
Speedweed.
Yeah, we'll trademark that one quickly.
Yeah, let's pivot, man, from YouTube money, podcasting money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Diversify.
Don't make this money work for you. Word to pad. Money has to work for you, bro.
You got Fab.
We've got any...
Was there anything else on the agenda? Or we're going straight to Bring-Ins.
I ain't got nothing else to speak on.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's been a bit of a...
No, me neither.
I'm actually thinking about them cookies now, bro. From what's that place called, Dan? In Soho?
Is it Millie's cookies?
Cream.
Nah, cream. Yeah, pick them up.
Bonkers.
I'm actually gonna try to go over there, like.
Yeah, I think they're open still. Brother Chris, he walked to Soho.
Of course.
What a legend.
He didn't run there.
I think he linked his brethren, or a few of them, outdoor walking. And they're all just
this why we could ride down there, Soho quickly, grab some cookies, backpack.
Yeah.
Who got a back out of you lot?
I have.
Yeah,
I think I got one. I think I got one still.
Sharif
Not
just got one.
not my yellow number though. That yellow one was
Okay, yeah.
special. I ain't got
Sharif
that
just
shit.
got one. I know he's on going out, so that
Yeah,
could be
man,
a little. That could be a little something
let's get
to
this
do
in.
as well.
Let me see if I got that. I need to double check.
Yeah, I need to change the tires on mine, but after that, we're live.
Yeah, cool. Now bring-ins then.
Let's go, man. What are you saying? DMX special?
Yeah, has to be in it. Has to be, man. Yeah, I'll go. If you haven't seen it already, hood classic. Go watch Belly with starring
sharp.
DMX and Nas actually. So yeah,
Study cast.
yeah. Cold, very cold, man.
Oh,
Dan, Rich?
For me, my bringing's got to be the deepest, most emotional DMX tune. I feel like I relate to it more than anything. It's DMX Slipping. Can play this tune for hours on end, man. Crazy tune.
I sent you the sample, innit?
Ex-bringing, man.
Yes.
A couple months ago.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Oh, mess.
I didn't flinch. I got it straight away.
Yeah, straight away. Early doors.
Come on, man. Yeah, DMX Slipping, man.
God.
I've got a bring-in. This one is not a DMX one. It's quite a controversial one actually, but it just I think I mentioned it in the Mandem group. It is the new Netflix documentary called Seaspiracy. Okay. I think it's been doing the round.
Yeah,
it's not another load of rubbish, one of those fucking game changers.
I know Dan hates game changers.
You know me.
I'm gonna watch Game Changers one day.
Has received a bit of backlash, but it's not gonna make you feel hopeful or anything like this. I watched this documentary and I'm like, humans are kind of done, man. Like this world is it's like we're running on borrowed time kind of thing. But I think it's very important. I say watch it. I want you to watch it actually, Dan. Make sure you watch it. It's on your watch list. So I want to see what you're thinking. But yeah, it's a good documentary. But yeah, I'd say check it out. Definitely just check it out.
I watched it after. I watched like 15 minutes of it, and I said I can't be bothered for this now. But I think Mandem will talk about it, and I had a bit more time, so I said, all right, I'm gonna go back to it. And it's a good documentary. But yeah, like Rich said, yeah, humans are fucked.
Hey Richie, did you watch that 3-hour film, or was it Les that had to watch that? Or 5 hours?
No, I was supposed to watch it.
By Bear Man, I keep hearing them saying, I'm 3 hours through and I'm 2.5, and I had to finish it the next day.
Bro,
I ain't watched it now, man. I know it's shit. I'm gonna watch.
It's gonna take an evening. It's gonna take time.
Man.
Give it a chance. Watch it.
There's a tweet I was gonna send you. Still, there's a tweet I was gonna send you.
Send it. Fam, watch it.
Free up the drafts, man.
Yeah, I'll tweet you in a minute. Actually,
go watch it.
Yeah,
I watched when you recommended the one, and I watched that, and that was terrible. So go watch.
How dare you? He watched it. He's Les is a liar. Les is such a liar, bro. I'll try watch it.
Let's get your bringing off, man. We'll be all day.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna flip back to the DMX bringing. And my bringing, it was between two tunes, but I'll go with this one. Just because it just it's just DMX energy from start to finish, and I just love the intro because it gets you amped.
What's my name, fam?
But it's not What's My Name.
It's not What's My Name.
It's X Gonna Give It To You.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. That's high energy.
Yeah.
I'm go on and I'll throw in a DMX one as well. I'm just thinking